So today is January 24, 2023, and just this my torture for until 10 a.m. today. Okay, just 10 a.m. today. They've given me all sorts of torture. So when I woke up, the very first thing I noticed that I was still sleepy. My head was so heavy and I just could not open my eyes. So like there, as ex-FBI agent says, that they have a technology even to make the victim fall asleep, or target. He always calls me a target. So target, fall asleep. So I think they didn't want me to wake up, but at the same time, I recalled that they give me the dream about eggs. Like, it was me and my brother. And because, like there were like kind of beans, it's like there were beans on his side and there was beans on my side. And so he came and dropped eggs on my beans, and I went and dropped some eggs, cracked open the eggs on his side. I don't know, it was bizarre. But anyways, why they gave me, they've never given me dreams about eggs. So why they gave me eggs and dream about this eggs today? Because now they wanted to make issue about today. I didn't cook any eggs for my hubby. Okay. And so now they're doing super interrogation, right? So to do super interrogation of star kids, they have to perform something. Okay. So here, as Dr. Richard Boylan says, that task force training involved how to evade, confuse, disassemble so as to throw off the star kids or seeds reading of the special forces operative, how to counter their psychic abilities with countervailing psychic force or psychotronic or other directed energy weapons. They keep saying directed energy weapons. But I believe that these weapons a lot of these weapons are voodoo, okay? They're not going to tell this here that they do witchcraft and voodoo and all that. But it's part of the witchcraft also. So they might be using directed energy weapons on their voodoo dolls or something. So that is how it might be, because there is no way these people can pinpoint a particular, like for example, how they gave me a cut here, right? Yesterday. Just on the thought, I was just thinking something and they gave me this cut. You can see on my thumb. This was done by these people to say, yes, correct, yeah, like thumbs up, yeah. So anyways, I made that video also before. With countervailing psychic force, psychotronic, or the directed energy weapons devices, and how to break them and super interrogate them. They're trying to break me and super interrogate me. So to super interrogate, they so basically to super interrogate, they gave me this dream. It was induced, it's called induced dream or induced virtual dream or whatever. And so because just today I did not bake eggs because I had some other plans for breakfast, right? So but anyways, now they want to make issue about it. They want to super interrogate, and the only way to do is to give me, to mentally or physically torture me. And the only way to do is, so this time they thought to give me this dream. Because what happened was, I woke up, I prepared a breakfast and lunch for my hubby, and then I went to sleep for from 6 to 7, 8, like few hours, and I cannot immediately sleep also, so it takes a while for me to even to fall asleep again. So yeah, they gave me this within that short time frame that they had. They gave me this dream. That was the first torture. Then when I woke up, I took out the snack, the same snack. It is of a puffed, it's not puffed, but it's made of rice. It's flattened rice, and I make like a dry snack out of it. But I have to always pour the tempering on it. You know, everything is roasted. I roast the entire thing in the oven, all the nuts and everything I roast it in oven, and then I have to do a tempering on it. And so I always pour the tempering that I've made little by little, and then I keep mixing, you know. But now they wanted to make issue about oil. So what happened when I was eating that snack, that particular snack, at the last bite, okay, at the last spoon, they again put the stone. It was a big stone they placed in my mouth, okay, at the last. And this, I don't know what exactly a kind of stone is that, but it kind of breaks. Like I'm able to chew it, but it makes a sound, and the feeling is that of a stone. Now, if there are some kind of real stones out there that can be broken like this, I don't know what the heck they are putting in my mouth, but something via witchcraft, this directed energy weapons and psychotronic weapons cannot do this. This has to come from witchcraft. And I've seen a lot in the, when I used to watch Fear Files in India, they used to show the real life stories about black magic and witchcraft, and how this mother and sons sat to have dinner, and exactly at that time only mother will get stones in her plate, you know, and then the son is able to say this demon who is sitting on the dining table or the dining chair, and the son pointed out that it's this demon who is placing the stones in your food. So obviously this is witchcraft. That is what I know. So first they make issue about maybe the oil thing in that snack. So they place a stone. Then the second thing, then I was drinking my tea, and then after so it took some 2 to 3 minutes, and they stopped, or everything they stopped, okay, or like there was no physical or mental torture. But immediate, like what happened was, I stopped the video that I was watching and I opened a new video, and the ad that was playing was burning fat. Okay, burning fat. So I immediately figured out that now they placed a stone to make issue about the fat or the oil in that snack, okay, because this is exactly what they made issue when I was preparing that snack, I believe few weeks ago, okay, when I was actually pouring the tempering. That is when they started to make issue. They started to give me electric shocks and pulling eardrums and shooting needle pains, all kind of and right now they started to give me a little bit shock on the right side of the brain as I'm speaking. So that is the other thing now they started doing is shock, electric shock. Okay, I can't even write them, but yeah, you get the electric shock that they started to give me on the right side of my brain. And now they're heating my right side of my ear as well. Okay, just see, for one little thing, now they want to make issue about it. So now they're hitting my right ear. Anything on the right side means that don't do it, it's wrong, right? Electric brain on the right side of my brain, electric shock on the right side of my brain. Then that was not over. So like I said, the advertisement that they played, this was the ad that was being played. So the advertisement in the YouTube is being synchronized by this torture thing that they want to make issue about. Now, does YouTube know about what I was eating? I did not speak anything. I know YouTube and Facebook are listening to, Google, everybody are listening to what we say, and then they show those kind of advertisements in real time. I know that, but I did not speak anything. I was only, eating by myself. And so are there some kind of implants in my brain that is being hooked up with internet? And so Google and YouTube and Facebook and all these platforms are able to pick up that implants. But even if they are picking up the snack, how is it even that they are making issue about burning fat thing, right? And this has been going on for years now. So it's not like something, this kind of synchronization just happened, no. Or is it that CIA, FBI, NSA, all these people, DARPA people, military people, who are Delta Force, all these Richard Boylan talks about, has control over YouTube, and they can direct a particular ad on my devices, whatever it is. Like Dr. Robert Duncan said, they can do synchronizations, and that looks very improbable, but they can do it. So either it's via that implants, and if there are no implants that are being hooked by internet and by all these platforms, then the only other reason is witchcraft. Okay. Next, what do they do? Yeah, I noticed that right after shower, I was seeing, because it started to burn me, and that's my cheek. So you see, they've given me all these burn marks here. Look at all these, because I had this subtle burning on my cheek, and I'm like, let me see what's going on, and it's hard to see. Probably it didn't come in the focus, but you can see these red spots a little bit, and this is not something that happened today. You see how red this is? This one is really burning me today. So I'm not sure exactly why they'd given me, but this has been going on for quite. This was the bump that they gave me on my left side of the ear. And they can do this bumps also like this. Well, my tongue, they are giving me bump on the left side of my ear. They can do all this. So it's not just directed energy weapons. Yeah, this burning, because I can feel the burn, and it has a red color mark over there. So this could be from directed energy weapons, but how they are directing exactly on my face, if they're outside my house, that I'm not sure, unless they are doing something on the voodoo doll or something, because I don't understand. And they have given me so many, like these kind of the purple marks, like these kind of purple marks, and these marks are okay, I'll try to show this. Look, these kind of purple marks that they gave me on my legs and everywhere, it's all witchcraft. This comes from witchcraft. And even the girl, I'll just show you another. There we go. Okay, that's one, and that's two. Okay, all these two dictate. Now they wanted to make issue about me being with folding clothes, or me being at that time I was playing with my niece and nephew. Okay, so no, I was playing with my niece outside. My father told me to play with her, and so I was just making her play outside. And that is when, like I told you, how they make issues about me playing with my own niece and nephew. They used to make a lot of issue as if I'm the sexual predator, I'm the pedophile. And in reality, when I learned about these people's reality, when Almas Jacob exposed and Justin Bieber, and let me see if I can find that video. I don't know if it was this particular one. Oh, sorry. Let me just open it quickly and... Oh, I think it was this. So I'm watching Justin Bieber's video, how Almas Jacob is exposing this guy, and when the same came spit, I don't know, go on showing all the... So I've uploaded this video also. Right? You're cooking this, why you're cooking that, okay? Now they want to make issue about every single thing in my life, call me a pedophile, sexual... That was going on a lot. Initially, when I had no clue what the heck was going on, there used to be military helicopters and cop cars and this and that. Make me feel guilty. The Garden of Air, right? And they always try to portray on, and look, what he's doing with... He's pressing her breast on stage. This is somewhere on stage, okay? He's getting arrested here for some cocaine use and all that. Okay, look. So, anyways, now my point is, when these people wanted to make so much issue, I was just playing with my own niece outside, just because my father told me that you go play outside. Is like right outside. It was a like a patio. My when I was visiting in Canada, and I was at my brother's house, and I was making my niece play there. But yeah, like I said, they wanted to make issue about that. And so they just gave me this. It just shows up, like this. So, and this is how mental and physical torture they used to give me. And they used to have military helicopters. They used to give me induced sexual thoughts, rape dreams, like raping, literally raping, showing me with my own family members. All these were induced dreams, as Dr. Eric Karlstrom said. And immediately all these induced thoughts that these people used to give me, that stopped immediately after me watching about Eric Karlstrom's video, okay, because these people were getting exposed. Then Almas Jacob comes in, and he starts to expose this Kanye West and Marilyn Manson and Adele and Justin Bieber and all these Disney star kids. I mean, Disney kids, like, how Disney uses all these children who are innocent, and how CIA works with Disney and transform these innocent, good people into bad person. And, they tell them to remove their clothes and, do all kind of stuff. So all these reverse mind programming, and as Almas Jacob says, that all these evil Satanist people, they love to show evil as good and good as evil. And so initially, when all this gang stalking and all this BS was going on, I had no clue what the heck was going on, when they were trying to give me these subtle messages of me being a sexual predator and pedophile and all that. They will just, I went to a dental office, and there used to be magazines here, okay? Usually any dental office has magazines, but then they used to tell them to put Holy Bible, or somebody will come to my doorstep saying, there's a Holy Bible, you read Bible and all that, okay? That was the crap that was going on. So these kind of street theater was going on. And then I figured out when Almas Jacob said that, all these people, they are the Satanists, they evil, they are Lucifer worshippers, and they, in their new world order, they want the safe house, like all these, they don't want people, all these prostitutes around, and how even in their if you go to like a safe house, and there is no crime for that in their new world. And then he goes on, and then yes, just 2 days ago I saw a movie called Jung_E, Jung_E. They are now using somebody's brain to upload it on the computer, just like I've heard in so many targeted individuals video that the CIA, DARPA people, NSA people, they use our brains to hook up with a computer and do some brain mapping and uploading our our mind to the computer, and then they're using it for artificial intelligence purpose. And who knows, Elon Musk and Neuralink somehow is linked with all this targeting and torture and experimentations. So now they were using this same lady. First they were using her brain to develop AI soldiers. So they were making her fight for every single thing. And then they switched her out because she was failing there. So she switched her out to be used as a sexual artificial intelligence robot or something. And then from there, they switched her out to household artificial intelligence robot or something like that. So anyways, so this BS is going on with me too. So anyways, then they gave, so after I came out of shower, I noticed all these burn marks on my right side of the cheek. And this is all the new, they never used to burn me like this, but now all this burning has started. Then they used to give me, then what did, first when I went to, I saw there was a frost. And so in my kitchen, there's a patio, right? And there's a door here, and it leads to a patio, and there's just a backyard here. So I was just standing there, looking at the frost, a little bit, and immediately they gave me a subtle needle pain in my rectum. Okay, that was the another torture. Then when oh yeah, right after the advertisement and the stone, after that 2 to 3 minutes, again, I was, what happens when they place this, now the video that I was watching, now my concentration is not there. Now my concentration has gone off of that video that I was watching. And now I continuously start to see the synchronizations these people are doing from stone to burning fat. And so I was just thinking that, oh, now these people are making issue about that oil in the snack again. I made this few weeks ago. Back then they had made issue, and now after it has been few days that I haven't eaten that particular snack. So now that I'm eating that snack again, they place a stone, then burning fat, and then I was just thinking that, and at the thought, they gave me a muscle twitch on my right leg. Okay, right leg or right ankle. It was right ankle. They gave me one muscle twitch. Okay. Then again, when I was after a few minutes, when I was thinking, and they gave me a little bit of eardrum pull. Okay, very subtle. And who knows that my burning of the cheek that I'm feeling this morning probably came from the same thing. So and when I was taking the pictures of the burning of my cheek, okay, that the burn mark that they gave me on my cheek that I just showed you, where did it go? Oh, here. Oh, here. Yeah, so that burning that they gave me on my cheek right today, I believe it's this particular one that they gave me. You see how red it is? That's the particular one that they gave me. So yeah, for that little oil, they want to make so many issues. Just imagine the sheer number of the messages they gave. And you think that we do not require, or my hubby and we do not require any human interactions when they have taken away all of our friends. Like literally, even my hubby's friends, his best friends would not even pick up his phone call. And when we do not have social life like we used to have before their targeting started. At least we had good social life, unless and until they intervened and asked people not to talk to us and all that. You think my entire day, I and my hubby, we are just sitting, either we have our entertainment life is just probably some computer or iPad or phone, or watching either YouTube videos or playing game or watching movies. If we are going to sit all the time and we don't have these human interactions, how is that good for the health, for his health or for my health? And of course, with the continuous torture that these people give, and then when I try to talk the same thing in this kind of tone with my hubby, that to get his support, and then they do the jaw block of me so that I cannot even open my mouth properly. How they block my jaw, the right side of the jaw. Oh, you don't speak like that to hubby, or you don't speak about this to your hubby, whatever it is, right? So much of negativity these people create in my house. And you think that is not going to, when even all these gang stalkers, from restaurants to all these business people that are out there who take part in gang stalking, when they try to tell us, oh, this is how you should do, or this is how you, but what you are doing is even worse than this little oil issue that you're making, or you're making issue about beans or noodles or spinach and carrots and cilantro and ginger and God knows what all issues that you make. If we would have some social life, imagine we would be going out, we would be walking around, we would be doing a lot of stuff, it's interaction, you think social interaction is not that important? And just by sitting, imagine if you're in front of a computer or in front of your TV all the time, you feel like snacking also. And so now even my hubby has started to snack more and more, because he got no other interactions left. The only thing we get to do is only when we go out somewhere. And usually it's not possible to go out all the time, especially in winter. So you think that is not necessary? And where do these people health thing goes when they make issues about PB&J and eggs and bread and all-purpose flour and sugar and salt and spinach, carrots, radish, ginger, lettuce? When they make issues about all this, when they give accident to my hubby, where did their life and health and all that go? When they give accident to me, when we 5 people were in my car, me, my in-laws, my hubby and me, and they tried to give us accident on a 70-80 mile per hour highway, and there was a freaking trailer truck on here and we were here, and there was some construction barrels here, because they tried to make me fall asleep while I was driving, and they gave me that accident. They made my car, my hubby's accident. They made my father fall down and gave him a fracture. They had my mother-in-law fall down from bed and gave her a rib fracture. They had my father-in-law fall down, although nothing happened to him. But all this is done in synchronizations. Okay? Where does their health protocol go, or health behavior change goes? Because it has nothing to do with my health or his health. It has to do with super interrogation. They are working for their cabal and their Lucifer. It is all they have done, all these things to super interrogate, nothing else. Super interrogate, break them, and they are using all these advanced weapons, they call advanced weapons, to subdue, immobilize, or terminate star visitors. We are kind of star visitors for them. They are running a freaking operation called Stargazer, because we are the star seeds. Oh, now gaze these star seeds 24/7, 365 days. Use these advanced weapons to subdue, immobilize, or terminate them. And that is what Gerald Sosby, ex-FBI agent, keeps writing. Oh, your redemption is only when you get terminated, when you give up your life. That is your redemption. You know, these people love to talk in their Bible. They're just giving me twitch on the left side of the foot. Oh, by the way, so I forgot to mention that when I was taking these pictures, I took like 4 to 5 different pictures from different angles of my burning. They gave me, so first picture I took, they gave me 1 twitch on my left bum. 1 twitch on my left bum, and anything on the left side means correct. Okay, so they are confirming that all these marks that I have on my cheek, and you can see what they have done to my skin from continuous all these marks that they've given. So then I took a second pic, and then again they gave me a twitch on my left bum. And then when I took a third photo, okay, they gave me another twitch on my left bum. Okay. So yeah, this was my torture up until just 10 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. whatever. And then when again today when I went to put the eye drops in my eyes, and those eye drops really stings. It stings like anything. So I was placing on my left eye, and probably a little bit of eye drop came out of my eyes. So again, for that super interrogation purpose, they did a 1 twitch on the right leg. okay? Oh, you're and it wasn't like I placed the drop and I could feel the stings and it did go inside my eye, but I think probably it was more or whatever then, or probably the tearing started, and so along with that it came out, little bit might have come out, whatever. Now you see, they can figure even that much out because probably my mind is processing that, and so they can read my mind, and that is what they show in their Avatar 2 movie, James Cameron movie, because they show the real-time targeting torture and real-time experimentation techniques that is developed by CIA, DARPA, and because they work with Hollywood, they show all this in their movies, that yeah, we do have this technology where they had a guy, you know how the machine is spinning and he's continuously like they are trying to torture him to make his mind come up with a thought, because then there is a group of people who are watching the screen that is up in the air. There are screens in the air where they're watching his mind and different parts of his brain where the thought is being developed, but he's not developing that thought, okay? So similarly, same thing. Why they thought to give me that twitch on my right leg? Because they're probably reading my mind, and that is how they are giving me all these electric shocks, hitting of my ear, burning of my cheek, removing eyelash. Oh, and even today in the shower, they removed left side of my eyelash. Because I think I was thinking about, I don't know, Lucifer or something I was thinking about. Or so they wanted to say something about that, yes, basically anything on the left side is correct, right? So they wanted to say yes at that particular thought, okay? So they removed the left side of my eyelash, left eyelash. Okay, now this is the continuation of yesterday's video that I showed how these people okay, let me find that video first over there. And then it was about, oh, there. Listen to this ambulance siren. So now the ambulance is coming from there and it's going that way. And always, whenever it's alright, see how it's honking continuously? Anyway, so now I uploaded that video. Is fire truck siren and BOA and INR. So basically they had to, I was dealing with Bank of America and you know the Indian bank and all these people, and I'm trying to figure out how come the check that I have from India I'm not able to deposit it here. And so I was just trying to figure out, I'm trying to contact RBI, I'm trying to contact the Bank of America and all these. And so the lady said that, oh, now you can do a wire transfer. And so now these people just wanted to tell me, oh, you can't even do wire transfer because there's probably some restrictions from Indian government. That's all they wanted to say. So now they had the fire truck come in and continuously do this sirens after sirens, because that is exactly what they did the first time when I was at a bank where, so here, so this is the Bank of America, and this is I was here, my car was parked right here. There's a door here and I was parked right here, and here you can get out and you can go on this road, or you can make a left turn and go on this road. And just 2 blocks down the road here is the fire trucks and EMS fire station basically, okay? So when the Bank of America said that my check could not be deposited, I came out and I was calling Bank of America again, right? I was just parked here. And I knew that ambulance or fire trucks or somebody's siren will start or revving of the bike engine. Either of these will happen. And sure enough, it happened. The ambulance came here with the sirens on, and it instead of going straight, they wanted to show me also. So now they made a turn right where I was parked. So that was the first time it happened. When I was calling, oh, you don't call because your check won't be deposited. That's all they wanted to tell. Okay, so they had the ambulance sirens going on. Then after a few days, this was like few days ago, and then yesterday again when I just finished my call with Bank of America lady agent, she was from Virginia. Immediately the sirens that you just heard, the fire truck sirens, started along with honking. Oh no, you don't do wire transfer. It won't happen because there's a restriction from the bank. Okay, and not to mention, these very people have hacked my 4 to 5 different bank accounts, and I had to freeze. And the new accounts, they gave me the numbers 666 or 6696, so representing the mark of the beast numbers continuously, and the 9 also is upside down 6, so it also represents 6, because these Illuminati, the Satanist people, like to do everything upside down, because that is what their Aka Aleister Crowley has taught them, that the more you do upside down, or you show something reverse in your movies, and you do the reverse mind programming that good people are bad and bad people are good, or whatever, this continuous thing that they do. So even you'll see the letters also, instead of using R like this, they will have a R on the reverse side, or instead of writing 3 like this, sometimes they will write 3 this way, because 33 is their Freemasonic number, and so they even try to use it in the reverse fashion. So along with the hacking of my accounts, and issuing me new credit cards, new all this, and then showing me 6696 or 666 numbers on all these credit cards, passports, everywhere, and then these very people had changed my PIN, my debit card PIN, so that I cannot withdraw the money. Now, how this is linked to this particular movie? Okay, I'm gonna
he used to pay
read this.
$160 for car insurance. Now look how much he pays.
Okay. So this movie is called Early Warning. It was 1981 movies, Christian movies, and so this is exactly what's happening to me. A Christian woman wants a newspaper man, so a journalist basically, to publish a story about a one world foundation being set up, whose only goal is to control the world. So this is how controlling, I'm totally under their control, because they can twitch my hand, they can continuously give me all these kind of tortures for one thing, just to tell me, to control me. Oh, don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that. Okay, everything continuous. So that is, they are trying to continuously having total control on me, or messing with my bank accounts and all that, right? Trying to frame me, even hacking my driving motor vehicle DMV accounts, everything. So this is exactly what this One World Foundation is. Who? Illuminati people. They want this one world religion, one world currency, one world government, one world religion, currency, government, right? So one world. She wants him to warn people that this is coming, and explain how it ties into the end times spoken about in the Bible. The newsman is opposed to such an idea until he sees the woman being pursued by the foundation. So this is the gang stalking I'm talking about, that these people have been gang stalking, So they are even showing gang stalking, but probably this was so early in 1980s that they are not showing as much of gang stalking here. But yeah, this has become a norm, a gang stalking, because now it's because Robert Duncan himself, the CIA guy himself, agrees to gang stalking. Okay, he has already exposed that, although he's part of the cabal, but whatever. As this adventure unfolds, the newspaper man begins to realize that what the woman is saying could be true. This evangelist classic end-time film presents the truth about Jesus Christ and has interesting insights into what might be coming in the last days. Okay, so this is exactly what is going on. And so these two have to keep running and running from the gang stalkers, because now the gang stalkers are pursuing.
Just around the corner.
It is. Come on.
Okay. And these are the Illuminati people they showed. And so now these people, they just call the bank.
Have you heard of life insurance with living benefits?
And now they call about life insurance. This is the other thing they love, these Illuminati people. Okay, anyways, forget that. Here comes the helicopter. Now this is what I was talking, that even the helicopter has been following me with all the military helicopters and all these people at a particular thing just to dictate me, do this, do that, right? Okay, all this BS is going on. And then she's even brought to this building here in a remote area, but she manages to escape, and all that is shown here.
As soon as he finishes writing the book, I'll probably never see him again.
See, these are the gang stalkers they are showing in this movie. But let's see, where was that?
We searched the girl's apartment. Nothing.
Where is she now?
We don't know. But we know she's with that reporter fella, Jensen.
I give you a simple task and you blow it. How do you expect me to explain this to the council?
My men are looking for them now.
Oh, I bet they are.
Right, so this is a lot of targeting individual and the control that these people, and this is what so many YouTubers even saying, that now in their new world order, when they will have digital currency, they want total control of people. So now they can freeze your account, they can do whatever they want with your account once everything is online and they have like digital currency and all that. So anyways, all this BS, they are doing it with me right now. Then they are going to start doing it with the public, you know. And right now when I'm telling to people that they have already totally hacked me, you know, my body's under their control, because they can sexually seduce me too. So if they can do all this with me, they can block my jaw where I cannot open my jaw. They can give me all this, you know, I'm totally under their control. But yeah, the torture that they are giving to tell me to do this or not to, like, say, don't use noodles, or don't use PB&J, or don't use eggs, or don't use whatever. If I comply, then, you know, it's a problem. If I do not comply and I continue with my own work that I'm doing, then their whatever targeting that they are doing is not being fulfilled. However, a lot of the times, me and my hubby or my family, we have to pay for it physically and mentally. Like whenever they hack our accounts, I have to go through like thousands of emails and Twitters and Facebooks and trips to banks and God knows what all, just to fix that thing that they did, right? So it's a hassle. So that is how it comes in the physical and mental torture. And so taking away, like, say, for example, it's again 1 o'clock and they totally wasted 3 hours of my time in me having to, you know, transfer all these videos from my phone to computer, upload all these videos to YouTube, make this new video because of the new targeting that they gave me. And so I have to keep elaborating all this because people are not even understanding the simple stuff that I'm telling, that no, this is real. It has nothing to do with schizophrenia or bipolar. This has nothing mental. This is the truth and the reality, that I'm having all these physical burns, physical cuts on my body, physically eyelashes coming out. There was physical weird insect activities in my house that they have now stopped. But now they've started shooting needle pins on my body and giving me burns on my cheek, swelling on my tongue, and you know, giving me bumps on my cheek, like mosquito bites and all that, and then swelling of my tongue. Oh, stones in my mouth. All these are a little bit of new targeting now they've started. But yeah, they're still going on with their targeting and torture.